Clutch Trucker filmed before a live studio audience. That's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Alright, when last we spoke, it's been a few days since I've done a video. I did the one where I was in Milldale, Connecticut, after I'd replaced the clock in my dash and the light on the gauge. You'll watch my previous video, you'll see all about having to crack into a dash here on a Freightliner Coronado. Most of the Freightliners are pretty similar, so you can kind of basically follow the basic rules for getting into your dash for that. Anyway, had delivered in Monroe Township, New Jersey that morning for the first stop. My second stop in Bloomfield, Connecticut the next morning on Tuesday, did that. Then was sent over to pick up a load in Massachusetts, Springfield, Mass. A load of chemicals from Astro Chemicals in those giant big kind of totes, big plastic totes surrounded by aluminum. I've got a picture. You might be able to see, those little big totes full of liquid. And those things do slosh around while you're going down the road. You have to have a tanker endorsement to take this kind of load, and luckily I do. Oh my God, that load all the way down to Laverne, Tennessee, just southeast of Nashville. Oh my God, what was it, 1,100 miles, something like that, of that thing slosh. I felt like I was on a boat with that thing just sloshing all the time. I mean, anytime you move the truck at all, well, the liquid's moving, it's sloshing. So you're just constantly doing it. After a while, you're like, makes you seasick driving down the road. Oh, I was so happy to get that load off. Oh my God. I know every time I have to take one of those, you get paid extra for them, and they pay well, and I have my tanker endorsement because it's liquid. It's sloshing around back there, and it really affects the load and how the trailer handles. And it can make you a bit seasick, though. Kind of a goofy thing. So I delivered in Thursday morning, that was 6:30 a.m. was my appointment. Got there like 6:20. They put me right into a door. They got me unloaded. I was out of there by like 7:45 or 7:30 even. It was a beautiful thing. Then the TA, Antioch, Nashville, near Nashville, is just, or they call it the TA Nashville South. As I explained before, TA loves to do that. It's the TA, Pittsburgh East. It's in Columbus, or it's West. It's in Columbus, whatever. They do that. The one in Cheyenne, it's not even in Cheyenne. It's in Burns, Wyoming. They call it the TA Cheyenne East. Yeah, by like 45 miles east of Cheyenne, anyway. So they call that the TA South in Nashville. Wasn't really thinking about it. I know Beth, who comments on a lot of my videos, she's been following me for a long time. Thanks, Beth. Always love hearing from you. Asked earlier in the week, have I noticed any issue with the pipeline thing? The hackers, terrorists, I call them. They call them hackers if you want, but that's a terrorist act. Anyway. And I said, no, I haven't. Well, of course, once I got down more into the south, yeah, I tried to fill up right after getting that load off of me that morning. And the TA there in Antioch, Tennessee, out of fuel. Completely out of fuel. Now, this was Thursday morning, the 13th of May, and yeah, they were out of fuel. It wasn't a desperate situation yet for me because I still had about a half a tank, maybe even a hair over. And I had to go pick up my next load down in Winchester, Tennessee, which was going to get me through the house. This was going to be the load to get me home. So I was excited about that. Picked up there. It was supposed to go to Cedar City, Utah. I was going to run about an extra 150 miles out of the way so I could run through Cheyenne over the weekend. I get down to that shipper, and they're like, yeah, that load left here Tuesday. Really? 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 The broker had screwed up. What a shock. A broker screwed up? I can't believe it, Clutch Trucker. What is this you say? What is this you speak of? Yeah, the broker screwed up. C.H. Robinson. So I'm pretty convinced the C.H. in C.H. Robinson stands for cheesy half-wits. What do you think? Yeah, because I called the broker and said, look, they don't have it. They said it already left on Tuesday. Oh, well, stick around there and we'll check into it and we'll get right back to you. I'm like, yeah, they're not going to get back to me. So I went ahead and left and rolled over to the nearest truck stop, which is this Love's, this new one in Hillsborough, Tennessee. And did C.H. Robinson ever call me back? No. Cheesy half-wits. Well, see, and me, because I'm a planner, I had planned it all out so I could drive all through the night. Because, you know, when the weather's good, I prefer to drive at night. Less traffic, less issues, you make better time. So I delivered there Thursday morning in La Vergne, Tennessee, and then was going to go pick up this one in Winchester. Well, now the load's not ready, and I, at that point, was going to be out of hours and needed to park after I picked up the load. Well, of course, now the load's not available. Now, here I am without a load for Thursday, and I'm out of hours. So I had to call into Turquoise, call Bo, and say, look, I'm out of hours, so just post me for tomorrow, and hopefully we can find something. And for the next day, I've sworn up and down so many times, you know, I'm not doing Long Island anymore. I'm not doing it. 900 miles, $4,000. Okay, I'll do it as long as I can deliver in the morning on Monday and I can get back out of there. Now, of course, this delays me getting home. I'm now missing my chance to get home, so I have to delay that another week. I'm not happy, Bob. It makes me violent. But at least I'm making $4,000 for only 900 miles, so. Okay, I'll wait another week to go home. I'm about out of clothes. When I took my shower at the Loves, I've got no more clean clothes. So when I hit the TA in Columbia, New Jersey tomorrow, Sunday, which will be the 16th, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some laundry at a truck stop, which is just so much fun. Let's see, if you have a choice between piercing your tongue with a rusty toothbrush or doing laundry at a truck stop. But anyway, that's getting me to my next point. So, yeah, I finally did go, my pickup was in Calhoun, Georgia, and I thought, okay, great. I looked ahead on my fuel app, and it was cheaper fuel in Knoxville. So I'm like, great, I'll go down to Calhoun. I've still got enough fuel. Get loaded. Of course, they delayed me for 3.5 hours. Made it up to Knoxville around midnight-ish Central Time, 1 a.m. Eastern, late last night. It is Friday, no, it's Saturday the 15th. It was Friday at this point, the 14th. And I was figuring I'm going to fuel there. I stopped at the Petro in, you know, west of Knoxville, no fuel. All the fuel islands roped off. The TA West, same thing. And the TA East in Knoxville, got some video. Knoxville West TA, Petro, west of Knoxville, both islands, fuel islands roped off just like this one. This is the TA Knoxville East. It's all roped off here. So, there you go. Yeah, so, you know, I had to call ahead and make sure I could get fuel up at the Davy Crockett Travel Center, TA, in Greenville, because I knew that's about as far as I can make it. If I wasn't going to be able to fill up there, I was going to have to stay at the TA Knoxville East. They had one reserve spot left. I was going to get that, and hopefully they would have had fuel the next morning. Well, at least in Greenville they had fuel, limiting to 80 gallons, so I got my 80 gallons on, then drove up to the Petro, Glade Spring, Virginia, and was finally able to fill up. So at least I was able to do that, and then get moving on to there, and made it all the way here to Lexington, Virginia. So now I've only got about, you know, 5.5, 6 hour drive tomorrow to make it to Columbia, New Jersey, before I deliver on Monday morning in Long Island. And speaking of that, I met a guy, another driver, down there picking up at Mohawk Flooring in Calhoun, who he's from Albania. He's only been driving a couple of months now. Nice guy. And came up and talked to me, and he gave me this, I haven't tried it yet, the Knoppers. He said this is a European wafer treat, so I'm going to try that here in a little bit. Talked to him, he's a real nice guy. And I said, hey, let me take some video of you if you don't mind. I'll put you in my next video. So here's this guy, Prince. In Calhoun, Georgia, we're talking to Prince. You said your name is Prince, right?
Hi guys, how are you? Very nice having you all here today. So I just met a new friend over here. He's explaining me everything about trucking. I am a new driver, so I'm kind of excited what he has to show me. I already subscribed to him, so I think he's doing a great job. So have fun watching this, guys. Thank you.
All right, and we're both going to Long Island for Monday delivery.
Oh yeah. So I'm going home a little bit and then going to deliver in Long Island.
Sounds good.
So let's see. Like this guy gave me a couple of good tips and I appreciate that very much.
All right, Prince, nice to meet you, man.
Nice meeting you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I always like it when I can meet other drivers out here on the road, especially this past year. Everyone's so afraid to get close and talk, so I kind of like it when somebody will let me get close to them and talk and take some video. And so, hey, I'll throw you in my video. Why not, And then also I want to show you this from the other day. When I was still in Connecticut, car on fire. How about this?
Got a car fire up here. Left lane's closed.
I have my recording set for 2-minute loops on my rec scene, and I forgot to save the one right as I got up to it. But you can see the mayhem and carnage well enough, I think, in that video. And because we always love to show the assholes and the Ass-Wagons, here's one as I'm going through the I-75, I-24 junction in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Has been under construction for years. I don't think it's going to be any better when it's done. And here's a moron who doesn't seem to understand that his lane is exiting and decides just to come in and cut me off. Now, I don't go through this interchange a lot, but I can follow the signs and the rules. And my lane, I've got a solid lane. I can't move over to the left yet. I know I need to move over at least one lane to stay on I-75 South. I wait for the dotted line, and there it is. I can move over now. And that rapid dotted line tells you that right lane is exiting. All right, so I get around this little truck on my right. Now look at the red car in front of him. He should know that's exiting. I knew. And yet, oh no, he just slides on across. He's just going to cut me off because he's an ass wagon. So I move over to the next lane as soon as it's clear. And as I'm getting up by him, he looks right at me as I'm going up by him, and I'm clapping and telling him what a jerk he is. All right, when next we speak, I will probably be on Long Island hoping to get another load to get me the hell out of there. What do you think? There you go. Gotta love it, baby. Gotta love it. Fuel pump issues. I didn't think I really have to deal with that because the last report I read saying, oh, everything should be back to normal by the weekend. And, well, I guess it's not officially the end of the weekend yet. So that's why we ran into those fueling issues. But anyway, did get some. So we're on our way still up to Long Island to deliver on early Monday morning. And hope all will go well with that. Right, Rusty? Hey, thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please comment and like if you would like to, only if you'd like to. I get to your comments. Sometimes takes a day or two because I'm a working truck driver. Don't forget about Clutch Trucker at Instagram, Clutch Trucker at Twitter. Try to put kind of more like bi-daily, or no, I've said that before, semi-daily stuff on there when I don't get a chance to do a bigger video. Just some quick updates on that sort of thing. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Yes, that's me, Dr. Baird, Dr. Lawrence Baird. Alrighty, here's that bacon strip. Ooh, there it is. Come get it, Rusty. Come on, you know you want it. You know you want it. Leap. There you go. The bacon strip swallowing dog. Well, don't just put it in your bed, eat it.